All right, guys, I just stepped off the court, so a couple things I wanted to show you real quick is the setup that I have and trying to compare my old Elevate to the new one. As you can see, I have lead tape on the old one. I have about 4 inches on either side. Okay, one thing I had to do right away after about 5 minutes of hitting was cut that in half, and it made a massive difference. Another thing is on the bottom, as you can see, I actually play with a 3/8, but with a heat wrap over the grip to add the weight. Now, my Tennis Pro elbow really has a hard time with 10.8 ounces. I don't play as much, so I like the 10.2, but it was too light. So what I did is I got it in a smaller grip size and added the heat wrap for a little bit of weight, and then I changed the balance by adding the lead tape like I showed you. So one thing I noticed as a difference was it obviously was a lot fresher compared to my stick. I've got about 9 months on it, give or take, and it really was noticeably different on the spin and the power, but it wasn't power in the sense of a vibrating pop, kind of like you get in a pure drive or an extreme. It was really a nice feel of pop off of the ball without losing any of the feel. A few people have asked me, how does it feel in comparison to other sticks? Obviously, it's more of a boxy frame, so it's going to be more control oriented. But if you can see the subtle difference in roundness, it gave it the pop that I needed, but because of the foam fill in the corners and the new technology that they did, it amplified the feel a ton more. Now, in comparison to a strike, it was closer to the feel of the strike. It wasn't so mushy like a blade would feel. It felt really similar to a Radical 98, obviously, but not as soft as a Gravity would be, just to give you, again, a couple different sticks that I play with. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you're looking to upgrade, I for sure would say upgrade and be ready to tweak the weight a little bit. When I did the exact same setup, it felt a little bit slow through the swing. It felt a little bit heavier, felt a little bit head heavy. But then right when I took off, like I showed you guys, that 2 inches of lead tape on each side, it made all the difference. My arm is a little bit sore, but I also haven't been playing in the last 3 weeks since we've been on holidays and Christmas. So anyways, it's a great stick, you guys. I think if you currently play with the V2 of it, it's a great upgrade in the V3. The feel is fantastic. I'm a lot more of that control feel type. I like a softer feel. And the sweet spot was incredible. It just felt like absolute butter when I was hitting the sweet spot. And if I mishit anything, it didn't give me the normal shock that I would on any other stick. So that was a big difference. Hopefully this is helpful. 3 minutes is easier than trying to type all this out in a way that doesn't make sense. So like I said, it felt pretty close to a strike, a Radical, as far as head and babble out go. It wasn't as mushy as the blade is, which I know some people made those comments and some people have told me about that. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to continuing to hit with it the next couple days. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I am a Diadem rep, so if you guys are interested in getting your hands on these, they're on pre-sale as of today. But anything that you guys buy through me helps support my high school program, so I'd appreciate any help. Thanks, guys.